Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Terrapins will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense will get the first swing of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Golden Gophers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
And I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Give to the single back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Pressure coming. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. They'll leave it with him. Makes one man miss. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Might as well give it to him again. Let's take a minute just to think about Minnesota. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And as he throws, can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got the back in the middle. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Fires to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Terrapins are on the move. To the air on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Makes the grab down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Gets the back moving. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Terrapins!
And the offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Eastern Michigan is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed style of football there in the MAC, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Toledo. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Golden Gophers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action on first down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Hand off from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Golden Gophers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Finds space on the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Hand off from the gun. He has the first and still on his feet. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Looking downfield on first down. Makes a catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup.
And that has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Looking for the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They'll run it to the left looking for the end zone. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He'll keep it on the sneak. And the Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Swings it out to his running back.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Off play action. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he'll be brought down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Makes a man miss. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The Terrapins really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got his man quickly. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. They're going back to the ground. Oh, what a move. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Terrapins can really attack on this second and short. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Terrapins pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll go to the ground. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. Looking to fire. Touchdown, Terrapins! Quick strike through the air for the score. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Duke is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 14 to Clemson. And
he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. Wants to go up top on first down. Flips it out in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's see what they've dialed up on third and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. And the third down pass is knocked away by the knee. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. You'll take this every time, 5 yards on the first down play. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds a tight end. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Finds his man. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Bacc open in the middle. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
And the Golden Gophers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got his man in the middle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Shoots it to the left. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air, or you've got to be more physical up front.
Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to impose their will with the run. Inside the 25. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Golden Gophers have their offense in high gear. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Minnesota!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20. He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Gets it out fast. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Just ran over it. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. The Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Number 12, on to punt it away.
Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Leaves it with the back. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a 4th down. And the Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this off.
Turning it on! He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Terrapins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Trying play action. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. The Terrapins are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Makes the catch. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. And the Terrapins will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. From the gun. Big fella moving. And he's gonna take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Oklahoma is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 35 over Houston. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Men?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man on the outside. Oh, he's got some space. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They'll run it from the gun. Nice move to keep running. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. A little release to the back. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. RPO complete to open the drive. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. To the air on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Runs through a tackle. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away.
Turnover on down.
The RPO fire complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll try to pop the draw. Plows through the defense. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the marker. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Hold.
So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his man in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. And he had plenty of leg and kept it just straight enough to use that right upright to get it through. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Knight. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Pocket breaking down. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Wants to keep it in the air. The sure hands, it's Knight. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Golden Gophers in a good spot here with second and short.
Brings up second down.
Give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. They'll try to run for it. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Golden Gophers have this offense rolling. Looking downfield on first down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
He's got an open man. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. And the Terrapins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The RPO, it's complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll run for it on third and short. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Terrapins kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll give it to him again. Spins away from the defense. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The play action fake. Looking for the score. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! As they push push that lead out. A really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Eastern Michigan is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 14 to Toledo. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Got it set up on the outside. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.